To our cruise trivia. I hope everybody has their cruise trivia hats on today. I think you might actually hear Hudson meow because he's very confused. Oh, no, he's worked it out. He's worked out where his dreamies are. There is Hudson. I hope you guys know that every time I'm 10 seconds, 20 seconds late to these live streams, it's because I'm trying to get Hudson on the screen for you guys. I hope you're all okay and you're having a good weekend. It is the first of the month and we do these cruise trivias on the first of every month. We have got 15 questions. You can answer them in the chat. You can answer them in your mind. You don't have to answer them if you don't want to. And we will just go through question, answer, question, answer. The questions are cruise related, travel related, ship related, anything I kind of want to ask you guys about. So that is how trivia works. Hello to everybody who is in the chat. Lots of names who I recognize. I did a live stream 2 days ago. So if you guys are back and not fed up with me yet, appreciate that. Thank you for coming back. Hello to John, who was in here early, appreciating today's... Oh, he's looking forward to today's trivia. I was just appreciating how Hudson was actually looking almost. Hello, Hudson. Want to say hi? I don't know if he wants to say hi, but you're very lucky to see Hudson, I think. So hello, John. Thank you, John, for being in here. And hello to Lou, who's signing in early so he can study his answers. Very sensible. Hello to Alfred. Hello to Lois is in here. Hello, Lois. Hello to Moon Plays. Hello to Sean. Hello to David, who is in Texas. Hello to Tony and hello to Marcus. Marcus is asking if everybody is feeling knowledgeable or lucky today. I've tried to do kind of a range of questions so that hopefully everybody can get something, but no guarantees. We're just here to have a good time. Participate in the trivia as much as you'd like. If you do want to ask me any questions, if you can start the question with capital letters question, makes it so much easier for me to see what is a question, and I will do my best to answer as many questions as I can during this live stream. Hello to Douglas. Hello to my mum. Hello to my mum. I was wondering who was next in my list. Hello, mum. Hello to Gavin, who's here too. Hello to Marco. This is his first time coming to one of my live streams since May 2020. May 2020 feels like a long time ago. I've been doing these live streams. I started them in March of 2020 because I was working from home. It was kind of a thing of I was working till 5 and I wanted, as soon as it hit 5, I started my live streams to kind of switch from my day job mode into the cruise brain. And I just carried on since March 2020 doing these live streams. I used to do more trivia than we do now. Now we only do it once a month, but that's quite a good amount. I think once a month works quite well. Lou says, if the questions concern Carnival or MSC, I'm lost. Not going to answer that because that'll probably give away something. Hello to Jenny, who's in here. Jeremy is always knowledgeable. Hello to Patrick and hello to Paula. Okay, if you guys are ready, I think we should get straight on with the questions. We're going to do a question. I will shout out the question. We can chat for a bit and then we'll answer it. And we'll go through question, answer. So if you need to leave early, you want to drop in late, whatever, it works. Okay, so on to question number 1. Hopefully everyone is here now who wants to be here. Question number 1 is, how much did Celebrity spend refurbishing the Celebrity silhouette in 2020? $5 million, $16 million, or $75 million? My mum's in the chat. She was on board the Celebrity silhouette with me a couple of weeks ago. So, Mum, hope you were paying attention to this one. Hello to the Cruises and Travels crew. Hello to Marcus, who's saying hello to everybody else. Jim says you haven't downloaded enough to my brain yet. Sorry, Jim, I'm having trouble locating your brain. I'm kidding, of course. Jim left me a comment saying that he has bought my cruise course. And in the cruise course, I promised to download everything I know about cruising into someone's brain. But Jim said he was having trouble locating it. Okay, so he was the one who said he couldn't locate his brain. And I was just going along with that one. Lots of answers in the comments. If you watch my probably last YouTube video, that will help with this one. The questions tend to be on things that I've thought about recently. So if you're paying attention to my videos, you probably have a better chance at trivia, just because that's kind of what's in my brain. It completely blows my mind thinking about $5 million, $16 million, or $75 million. It's so far beyond me. But then, I mean, think about just how many chairs are on the Celebrity silhouette, how many cushions, just... Yeah, it's not the same as, you know, having a home and thinking, I'm going to repaint. You repaint in a cruise. Who knows how long that's going to take? Who knows how much money that's going to be? Okay, so I think you guys have been paying attention and you're pretty much agreed on that one. The answer is, well done to James. It is $75 million. $75 million. Lou says it is C faux show. It is C faux show. Yes, it is, Lou. Nice to see you here, Lou. Well done to David, and well done to Claire, who got that one right, and Paul, and Jim, and Jordan, and Tracy says hit that like button. That is always the right answer, no matter what the question. If you can hit the like button, YouTube likes that. So appreciate it. Aston says, I think my live chat has died, not seen a single answer. I can see loads of answers. Sometimes just give it a refresh and they will pop back up. There is a bit of a delay between me and between what you see, you know, just in case something terrible happens and I need to close it down within 5 seconds or something. I don't know what could happen, but there is a bit of a delay. So I do my best, but if it seems like I'm taking a little while, like it's just a bit of a delay, I'm a little bit in the future of the chats. D. Adams says it was beautifully done. It was absolutely beautifully done. I didn't really realize how beautifully done it was until I looked at my old ship tour and I thought, oh yeah, that's what that used to look like. I completely forgotten it. I never really mentioned my celebrity cruise before, the first cruise I took on Silhouette, because it just wasn't one of my favorite cruises. I just don't normally mention it. But the ship, I mean, the ship's amazing. I just took a 3-night party cruise the first time. So it was nice to go back and see it again. Okay. Yes. Okay, on to question number 2. I do have some picture questions, but I don't think we have a picture question for a while. Yes, only a couple of pictures this time. So question number 2 is, what is the name of the technology that allows cruise ships to maintain a position without dropping an anchor? Any answers on that one? James says he used future cruise credit from Royal to upgrade to a guaranteed balcony on Freedom of the Seas and ended up with an aft balcony on August 6th, ready to cruise. That's really exciting. August 6th is not that far away. I was supposed to be going on a cruise kind of at the end of the week. My plan was to get on Apex from Athens. That was the plan. It has fallen apart. It is not happening anymore. And I'm not too surprised. I feel like at the minute to get out of the UK to do an international cruise was always kind of asking a lot. So yeah, disappointed, but kind of to be expected. John has got it. Something positioning. It is something positioning. Yes, it is something positioning. Jenny is going to be on Silhouette in 5 days. I'm so envious about that. Maybe you can do a before and after video. That's pretty much what I did with my ship tour. I have released my Celebrity Silhouette ship tour, and in all the areas that have changed a lot, I have done this is what it looked like before, this is what it looked like now. So you can see, oh, it used to be really kind of orange in the solarium, and now they've changed the color, stuff like that. Until you see it side by side, it's kind of a bit more difficult. Lots of different answers for this one, but I do see some correct answers for what I think. Someone asked me recently if cruise ships have anchors, so I put together a post about, yes, cruise ships have anchors. This is how big they are, this is how much they weigh, this is when cruise ships will use them, and hence this technology is something I learned about when I was doing research for that post. If you want to learn about anchors, emmacruises.com, type in anchors, and everything I know about anchors is on there. Justin is here. He said he did the 7-night NCL Jade cruise, and now he's in Paris for a few days. Justin, you're traveling so much more than anybody else I know at the minute, and I'm very, very envious of it. I'm assuming you enjoyed that cruise because I know how much you love Norwegian, and it looked amazing. Okay, yes, so the answer to this one, some of you guys have definitely got this one right. Yep, John has got it. It is dynamic positioning. Dynamic positioning is what I was looking for. Well done for getting that one right. Dynamic positioning. It's very clever. Obviously, some pros and cons. If a ship is dynamically positioned, it doesn't have to put an anchor down, so it doesn't scrape up the seabed because nothing is going down, but they have to use more fuel to keep the ship there, so it's worse for the environment. And, you know, pros and cons if you want to use an anchor or you want to dynamically position. It's the newer ships that have the dynamic positioning, but there's certain situations where they will use that. Yes, final voting, dynamic positioning. That is the correct answer. Hello to Lauren, who's in here. Hi, Lauren. Nice to see you. Justin says, I spoil myself. You deserve to spoil yourself. There's nothing better that you can spoil yourself with than travel, I don't think. So, yes, absolutely, absolutely agree. Just very envious, very envious. Okay. Do you remember me from May 2020? I don't know. What did you do in May 2020? Anything particularly memorable? I mean, yeah, I don't know. We've got Nurse Nancy in here from across the pond. Hello, across the pond. I have to say, across the pond feels very far away from me here at the minute. This summer, we're pretty much just here in the UK, sailing around the UK, which I'm very grateful for. We're very lucky to have this cruise season, but I've never felt as far away from America and Canada and, you know, that side as I do right now. Oh, the cruise was unique. NCL was a bit rusty. Yeah, I think things are going to take a bit of time to work out, but hopefully you still enjoyed it. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. Okay, on now to our next question, on to question 3, and it is, which French port did Titanic visit? Which French port? How am I? I'm good, thank you. Yes, I'm okay. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. I'm feeling good. I had some chips from the chip shop yesterday, which has fueled me. It's the best food. No one can tell me otherwise. A big plate of chip shop chips, absolutely amazing. Salt and vinegar and ketchup, that's all you need. Fantastic. It has just started pouring down, as we say here in the UK, absolutely pouring down. Hopefully you can't hear the rain, but it is what it is. That is a British summer. Sending me all the Caribbean vibes. All that you sent me is the Caribbean rain. It has been warm here for the UK. It's been warm, but not by Caribbean standards. But it's nice to see you. Thanks for joining me. Jim says, have you purchased your laptop stand? Are you still rigging a stand? Okay, so at the minute, I'm on a table that's turned sideways because I'm trying to find a laptop stand or a table that is the right height for me sat down. I don't really want a proper table, but any kind of laptop stand is for standing. So unless I stand in my live streams, I'm trying to find like a laptop stand that is okay sitting, if you know what I mean. So at the minute, we're still kind of in the middle ground, but I'm researching it. I will find something that works. I just need something sturdy because when I'm typing and stuff, I don't want you guys to get travel sick because I'm rocking it around. But I am on it. I am working on it. Thank you, Jim, by the way, for my super chat. Buy that laptop stand before Jim. Jim, you do not need to keep donating to the laptop stand. Laptop stands do not cost too much money. Probably I'll get one for 25 or 30 pounds or something. Like, yeah, do not worry about that. Cherbourg, yes, that is the correct answer. The French place name that I cannot pronounce. Cherbourg is how I've always said it. What people in France think of that pronunciation, I don't know. That's how I would say it. And well done to Nikki and well done to Claire. They have a Titanic museum there. I've been to it. I think it's kind of the default thing when you go to Cherbourg as a kind of cruise excursion. I just walked off the ship, walked into the museum, and it was great. It was really good. Quite a long time ago, though, I did it on Independence of the Seas, I think 2018, 2017, maybe. But yeah, very interesting. They have a submarine there. Very, very cool. How about a dynamic positioning stand that is adjustable? Yes, exactly. That would be great. Most of them kind of start at a minimum of 1 meter, and I need it to be shorter than that. I'm working on it. Do not worry. We will be okay. Yes, stack mine on a collection of board games. Yeah, I've got at the minute is a like a shoe rack sideways is what you're balancing on. All kinds of things behind the scenes, but it works as long as you don't collapse midway through, which you shouldn't do. I think you're fine. We will be good. We'll be okay. Oh, Turbo Cat is having a drought in California, wishing he had some of that English rain. Yeah, we got plenty of English rain. Plenty. Pronunciation is good, except the G at the end is silent. Yeah. Okay. I agree. Okay. How about a music stand? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at. Yeah, that's the type of thing. Yes. Okay, on to question number 4. I have a picture for you. I don't really know why, you don't need one. But which continent has the most countries in it? And here is a picture. It is one that is on here. Which continent has the most countries in it? A fact that I learned this week that I thought was interesting. Behind the scenes, I'm getting some squash. Here we have apple and blackcurrant squash, very popular squash here in the UK. For those of you who don't know what squash is, it's a diluted juice. Marco asks a great question. He says, what is the cheapest cruise that you've ever been to? The cheapest cruise kind of per night was the cruise I took on the Costa Luminosa, also rated the worst on Cruise Critic. I made a video called I took the worst rated Cruise Critic cruise. I can't remember, something like that. But that one was £38 a night, I think. And it was kind of what you would expect for a cruise that was £38 per night. We had a great time. It was cheap. It was cheerful. It was bright. It was colourful. It was crazy. But yeah, I think a lot of people expect too much from a Costa cruise that costs £38 per night. But the fact that anything was included, I thought it was amazing. I thought it was good. I love seeing you have squash. I would love to try some someday. It's so strange to me that squash, I mean, it's like a cordial. This is what I have never drunk water really. Like it's just squash. It's always squash. It's, 90% water. It's just this one's flavored of berries and it's, yeah, we don't really have blackcurrant in the US. Yeah, I've spoken to I have family in the US and they've always said that blackcurrant is like a medicine, like kind of you wouldn't, yeah, here everything is blackcurrant sweets, blackcurrant squash, blackcurrant anything. Blackcurrants everywhere. Yeah, brilliant. Love blackcurrants. Okay. Lots of answers. Not Australia. Yeah, not Australia. That's true. Okay. We've got mixed answers here. Mixed answers. But I have to say the correct answer is Tony with Africa. It is Africa. Yes. Africa. Well done, Tracy. It is not Antarctica. It is not Antarctica. It is Africa. Well done, AA. And well done to Jim. It is Africa. Yes. Interesting. I just learned that one this week. Thought I would share it with you guys. Share it with you. Can I change my answer to Africa? Asia is larger but full of larger countries. Yes. No. The answer is Africa. It is. It is. Yes. Really. Google. You can Google it now, please, if you want to check. It is. Petition to make all British cruise lines serve squash, says Marco. Most of them do. They may not have it on the menu, but normally if you ask for squash, they will have squash, especially if they have kids there. If you get something like the P&O soft drinks package, it says squash in it because we just drink squash. So yeah, there is squash there. You could always bring the tiny little diluted things if you wanted to, but it is what it is. Yeah, D. Adam says, now we've learnt it as well. Exactly. That's the fun. You learned something today, hopefully. Hello to Summer Wolf, who was in here way early. Hello, it's nice to see you. Okay. On now to our next question, which is, what percentage of a passenger's cruise fare is spent on fuel? 8%, 22%, or 28%? David says, due to the very recent COVID outbreak on the Celebrity Edge, Tony and Donna are on board. Yep. Celebrity are requiring negative COVID tests, rapid tests, okay, no more than 72 hours before departure. See, that's what they've always needed here in the UK anyway. That's kind of what I just assume. I assume now that most cruises require you to be vaccinated and require a test. That's just how things are here. I think it makes sense. Lots of African, 53 countries in Africa. Interesting. Love those Robinson's squashed super strong things. Great for airport travel. Yeah, so you can get a really diluted juice that you literally put 2 drops in water. It's basically just a way to flavor water, but we just have, a whole aisle of it in our supermarkets because most of us just live on squash. This is how we get our fuel. This is how we hydrate. It's Cruise Day says, do you still feel on holiday while cruising? Doing videos, it's a job, so probably conflicts with your relaxing days. It's not so much the videoing that I find kind of takes me out at the moment. It's having to update my Instagram story, having to update all of my social accounts because it takes me a few hours every day. I'm getting much better at it now. I used to literally edit on the ship. And I look back now and I think I just wasted that time because I could have done it at home. Fair enough, the videos would have to wait longer. But, when you're on the cruise, you want to be enjoying the cruise. I'm getting better now at saying, right, I need to sit here for an hour or 2 hours and do this today in the evening or the morning or whatever. And then I try and really separate the kind of working time and the free time. But I'm constantly filming everything. I'm constantly taking the person who's taking the pictures of all of the menus and trying to ask all the questions and stuff. And yeah, I don't know. At some point, I would like to. I haven't taken a day off of anything for, I don't know, 5 years. That's not cruise ship related. So it'd be quite nice. Maybe, I don't know. I think I'd get bored if I wasn't on a cruise, but maybe at some point I'll try and do some sort of other holiday. I don't know. Maybe. Okay. So the answer to question number 5 is Kitty Paws has it right. It is 8%, which isn't very much. I think I kind of threw you guys by putting in the higher percentages there, but it is 8%. Yes, 8%. 8%. Yes, lots of high answers here. Well done, Catherine, who got 8. Well done to Jane. Well done to Paul. It is 8%. Douglas, Paul again. 8, 22 because it's a beautiful number. It is a beautiful number, but it is 8. If it was 22, we'd all be paying more for our cruises, so I don't think we want to do that. Look at Buffer app. I don't want to do any kind of social media scheduling when I'm on a cruise because what I'm sharing is what has happened in that day. It's my Instagram story. It's live. It's not a problem with me sharing, my blog posts and my videos. It's me live sharing the cruise. Like there's no way I could schedule that. I have to do it live or not. Yeah, as little as that. Yeah, it's 8% and it is 6% on food. Yeah, I think cruise ships are pretty expensive to run, so. Okay. Yeah, these statistics, by the way, they came from Royal Caribbean. If you want to learn more about them, I have a really old video on my channel where I went through how it all breaks down, what they spend on, the ship and all that stuff. So yeah, it came from some Royal Caribbean accounts that I went through. Very exciting. Okay. On to question number 6, and it is, which ship is the sister of Celebrity Edge? What is the sister? Dawn says, I love the map behind you. Can I ask where you got it, please? You can. If you head to any other YouTube video of mine that's not this one, in the description, there is a link. That is my affiliate link because so many people ask me. So I decided to ask the company for an affiliate link. Any other YouTube video apart from this one, as soon as this one is not live, I will add it in there. But if you want it now, head to any other YouTube video of mine, just not this one, and check out the link in the description. Yes. Lewis asked a question. He says he's going on Virtuoso on Wednesday. How long does it take to get on board? So for me, it took about an hour and a half to get on board. I was on the first cruise, and then it seems like things got faster, down to about 45 minutes was like the best that I saw. Then they've increased capacity, and I think the time has increased again. So an hour to 2 hours probably to get on board. You have to do COVID tests at the port with MSC, so that slows things down. Plus, it's just a lot of people to get through the terminal. So I would say an hour or 2, something like that. My next cruise is with Virgin Voyages on Scarlet Lady. And the embarkation times are all really, really late because they didn't want people to have to get up early on the disembarkation day. And I don't know if I prefer that or not. I suppose I'll report when I get back. But I feel like I've paid for the first day and I'm going to miss it all because, it's not really that valuable to me to have a line on the last day because I normally just get up and get off and go. But it is what it is. Marco says it took 40 minutes to get on board Britannia with my COVID test. That's awesome. With the Celebrity cruise I did, we did the tests before we went. So it took 22 minutes, 23 minutes maybe, from the car to the ship. It was really good. I'm sitting on my foot and it has the worst pins and needles. So please, ow. Oh. How is the heat wave where you live? It is not a heat wave here at all. It is pouring with rain. We have had our summer. Our summer is over. I'd like it to come back. Hopefully it will. It's only the start of August now, but it is definitely, it's miserable out there. Miserable. Oh, yeah. Some people are throwing in curveballs with this one. I'm looking for the current sister that is currently sailing around at the minute. Current sister. Did you see my live stream from the Jade? Shit, Wi-Fi was bad. I didn't see it, but I think John or someone told me that you were doing it. I missed it because I was out. I think I was just out for a walk or something. But yeah, I heard that. That's why I don't try live streams on cruises. I don't think it's worth the stress. It doesn't work most of the time. So I normally just wait till I get back. If we use the affiliate link, do you get a movable Hudson for the map? It's just the movable Hudson I have is just a printed Hudson on a there he is on a pin. So it's not really a real thing. It's not really a real thing. Okay. So the answer to question 6 is well done, Jay. It is Apex. And yes, it is Apex. I want to go on Apex. I want to go on Apex too. Lou says he'll be on Apex in September. Very, very envious. I was supposed to be on Apex next week. So I don't know why I asked this question, but yes. Yes. And then Celebrity Beyond is coming. Celebrity Beyond is coming. But at the minute, it is Apex. Yes. My goodness. Thank you so much, everybody, for all of your comments. Like, I'm trying to read them. I'm not ignoring you if I don't see them. It's just, it just gets kind of crazy busy in here. Yeah. Okay, moving on to question number 7. Which cruise line has a partnership with Apple? Justin says you said hi 3 hours before. Yeah, I went into the live chat. I intended to come, so I wrote hi, but I think I was out. Here in the UK, if it is not raining, you take that opportunity and you go outside. And now it's back to raining again. So yeah, it is what it is. Lots of chat about my map. I love that map. If you get this map though, you have to stick on the pieces. So just be prepared. Take an evening. It was quite fun to be honest, but you have to be ready to do that. Cruise Show UK just boarded P&O's Britannia, and it was nearly 3 hours. Oof! But then yeah, Marco says 40 minutes, and Cruise Show UK says 3 hours. So it is just what it is. John says he wants to go on Edge so he can try an infinite veranda. Yes, I did see Tony just posted a video about the infinite veranda. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I haven't cruised on the ship yet, though, so don't feel like I can really offer a comment yet, but it's interesting. Yeah, it's different from a normal balcony for sure. Oh, my comments have got stuck. Oh, no. My goodness. No cruise line has a partnership with Apple. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. What is the difference between a standard cruise line, Celebrity, Norwegian, etc., and those luxury cruise lines? Gosh, everything's different. I would say the biggest differences are, there's more space per person for a start. Luxury ships tend to be a bit smaller. There's a higher crew to passenger ratio, so it'll be so much easier to order a drink, and you're more looked after. They'll do anything you want on a luxury cruise for sure. I quite like the bigger ships. I like the mainstream cruise lines, but yeah, people love the luxury cruise lines. And I guess if I could try, maybe I would too. I don't know. I don't think that the answer is Titanic. I don't think Titanic had an Apple partnership. John says price. Oh yeah, of course, price. I mean, luxury cruise lines are 2 or 3, 4, 5 times the price. I don't know. Justin says, can you move your head again? There you go. Yeah, Lewis says, have you ever cruised with Fred Olsen? I have not cruised with Fred Olsen. I would like to. I learned today that it's Fred Olsen, and I never noticed before, but there is a dot in there. So that's a new thing I learned today. But no, I have never cruised with Fred Olsen. I'm more interested now that they have these 2 new ships. The old ships didn't really appeal to me, but I would now. I just haven't been in the right place at the right time, so I have not. Okay, lots of answers. My goodness. Okay, so the answer to question 7, which cruise line has a partnership with Apple, it is Celebrity. It is Celebrity. I realized this when I was on Celebrity, and they have an iLounge, so you can take your iPhone, you can take your Mac, you can take your anything in, and they will help you to use an iPhone, teach you all of the hand gestures and stuff that you need to use Apple products. So the answer is a Celebrity. Have you sailed with Tradewind voyages? No, that's not something that's ever really been on my radar. It looks fun. I've seen everybody else's on there recently. The ship with the big sails and stuff. I think that would definitely make an interesting YouTube story, but it's not the type of thing, to be honest, that I would normally spend my money on. But yeah. I think it'll be interesting, but probably not. Okay, so the answer to that one is Celebrity. Hello to Liz, who's just joined us. Hello to Liz. Nice to see you. Okay. Oh, Anna says, any plans to try the new Ambassador cruise line? Do we know anything much about it? If you head to emmacruises.com, type in Ambassador. I've written everything I know about this cruise line in a blog post. I think they're going to be interesting. I think they're aimed at kind of an older, more traditional market than me, but I think it will be very kind of I think it'll be a good quality product. I think they know what they do, and I think they're going to do it pretty well. I think it's going to be similar kind of clientele to the CMV cruises that unfortunately didn't make it through 2020. But yeah, I have loads of information on emmacruises.com. I would try them maybe. No plans to at the minute. I haven't rushed out and booked it already, but it is interesting, and I think more cruise lines are always a good thing. And a British one is nice. A British cruise line's good. Thank you, Jim, for becoming a member of my YouTube channel. You now have access to our weekly podcast, to our Discord chat, and we do a live stream like this once a month, which is just a lot. I can answer all the questions because there's less people in there, so it's just nice casual one. Thank you, Jim, for joining my channel. If anybody wants those perks, you can join me on YouTube or you can join my Patreon. On Patreon, I have lots of extra stuff. So we do like a monthly Zoom call. I send presents, like I sent some from Silhouette to different people and stuff like that. Yes, thank you, Marcus, for putting the link there. John says, Ambassador has solo cabins, so they are okay with me. That sounds good. That sounds awesome. Kitty Paws says, are you going on Iona? So excited for everyone doing the 2-day shakedown cruise. I don't have any plans to go on Iona at the minute. I did book Iona for January 2021. I booked that in 2020, and 2021 seemed so far away that it was just impossible that it wouldn't happen. Obviously, it was cancelled. I haven't rebooked because the price is much higher. So, yeah. Can you explain to a new cruiser the difference between a butler and a concierge? Not really. I've never had a butler or a concierge. I'm not the right person to ask about luxury cruising. If you want luxury cruising, follow the Visit With Us YouTube channel. They know about all of that stuff, but I'm definitely on the more budget end. JP Travel Adventures says, how are you, Emma? I'm feeling good, thank you. I hope you are feeling good too. I'm feeling good, yes. Obviously a bit disappointed. I was supposed to be going on a cruise on Friday, which isn't happening anymore, but that's 2021, you can't count on any kind of plans. But yeah, fingers crossed from now on, things will be getting better. It does feel good. On to our next question. Our next question is going to be question 8. And it is, do Norwegian Cruise Line or Royal Caribbean serve Pepsi products? Which one is the Pepsi and which one is the Coke? John says butler is a personal, concierge is a desk. See, that's what I've always thought too. But then I see on some cruise lines, they will say like a personal concierge comes with this cabin. Like, I don't know what that means. I don't know. Sam says, are you excited for the new ship Cunard are building? Definitely. I need to get back to cruising with Cunard. I haven't done it since 2016. And I think I would be a lot more prepared. Justin is not a Pepsi fan, I don't think. Not on the Pepsi side. Why was your cruise cancelled? The cruise wasn't cancelled. The trip I was going on was cancelled for me. So yeah, the cruise is still going ahead. I was planning on doing a press trip, which was part of a cruise. So we would come back halfway through. And the Greek government has said you can't come back like halfway through a cruise anymore or something. I don't know. But I had to cancel it because I just couldn't make it work, which was so annoying. I booked the flights, I booked the hotel. I can't get the flights refunded. Like it's a pain in the, but it is what it is. Could be worse, could be worse. Catherine has to leave. Thank you. Thanks for joining us, Catherine. Please feel free to pop in and out of these. I just see this as Emma's going to be here for an hour on the 1st at 5 p.m. UK time. So pop in if you like, pop out if you want. Lots of, yeah. John says, are you grateful to Cunard for launching your business? Yeah, I suppose in a way, my Cunard cruise launched my business. Yes, I had the idea to start my website when I was on a Cunard cruise. Thought it would be funny in 2016, started a website, and here we are later, a lot later, many, many years later. But yeah, I mean, Cunard didn't really do anything apart from be themselves. That's what they did. Yeah, Greece has pretty strict rules. This is a new rule about, I don't know, midway through cruises. I don't know. But it is what it is. It means I can't go. But hopefully later in the year or some other time, I will get to Apex because it just seems like no other cruise I've been on Apex. So maybe we will get there. Lots of comments about the Pepsi and Coke thing. Lots of people saying they prefer Coke to Pepsi. It seems like we've got more of a Coke dominated chat today rather than a Pepsi. Karen says she loves my channel. You keep it real for the majority of us. So not only is it entertaining, but also useful information. That is the highest praise I can get. Thank you so much, Karen. I try and keep things entertaining as much as I can. Sometimes I just want to tell people things and, you need to listen to this, but you have to keep it, something people actually want to watch. Yes, I had this. Eve says she got a reminder for her flight. I'm getting this too. I'm getting check in for your flight, check in for your celebrity cruise, take your security photo. And I'm like, go away. You're rubbing it in. I'm not going. Yes, I think technology can be a bit behind sometimes. Okay, so the answer to this one is some people love Coke and Pepsi, but it seems, we've got quite a lot of like Coke better than Pepsi in here. The answer comes from Justin. Where are you, Justin? I saw your comment. Here it is. NCL, it's horrible. Justin would know this because he's just got off of a Norwegian cruise. Norwegian is Pepsi and Royal is Coke. Yes, that is right. I love Pepsi more than Coke. I'm on the Pepsi. Pepsi Max is the absolute best, followed by Coke Zero, followed by Diet Coke, followed by everything else. Pepsi. I know I'm not in the majority here, but I'm gonna Pepsi. Yep, Carnival went Pepsi too. Yep. I think Pepsi is the cheaper option for the cruise lines because they kind of moved, I was gonna say down to Pepsi, but I think Pepsi is better. But the answer, Norwegian is Pepsi. Some people have really strong opinions on this, really strong. I don't taste the difference between Pepsi and Coke. Yeah, I think you have to drink, I drink quite a lot of Pepsi. So now when I drink Coke, I'm like, this is different. It's still good. It's still good, but it is different. Marcus says, how many subscribers have you just lost? I don't know. I don't mind if you prefer Coke to Pepsi. I'm just saying, I prefer Pepsi to Coke. Team Pepsi. Yes, Team Pepsi. Go Team Pepsi. Go Team Pepsi. Yes, Pepsi is sweeter. Pepsi is lovely. It's fabulous. Brilliant. Always the diet version, the full sugary one. I've never really drunk that, so it tastes so sugary. Yes, Pepsi Max is so much better than Coke Zero. Yes, please don't unsubscribe. That would be really sad. That would be sad. Let's do a Twitter poll. Yes, if you can tweet this and tag me, that sounds fabulous. Team Pepsi Max. Thank you. Yes, Team Pepsi Max. Thank you. I'm drinking coffee or tea. I'm drinking tea at the minute in this Princess Cruises cup. This isn't designed to be Princess Cruises advertising, but at some point I picked up this cup, so normally I use it because otherwise I end up dribbling it on the live stream. So. Pepsi fizzes in my nose too much. Maybe I like the fizziness of Pepsi. I don't know. Pepsi is for the younger generation. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. This is peppermint tea. People asking about tea. Okay, on to question 9. In which country will you find the headquarters of Saga? The headquarters of Saga in which country? Just the country. If you know specifically, cool, but just the country. Yeah, I wouldn't normally drink a cup with the lid. I just think when I'm on a live stream and the pressure of people watching me, I will just dribble. I will just dribble. You should make a YouTube poll. Yeah, I will make a YouTube poll after this, and I will ask. But I'm afraid the answer is going to be majority Coke. So. I love Norwegian, but I didn't know they serve Pepsi. Never drunk a soda on a cruise. Too much food to combine it with soda. Soda is one of my favorite things. Oh, not root beer. I've had one root beer when I went to the US. It was terrible. It was awful. Never, ever, ever. Okay, yes, I think most of you guys seem to know this one. John has got it. UK, specific country, England. If you've put the UK or you've put England or you've put Britain, you can have that one. It is in Kent. Yes, it is in Kent. I went past the headquarters when I was doing an excursion with Celebrity on a little train, and then we had like a bus tour back. So yeah, I went past it and they pointed it out. Near Dover, yeah. I think it's to the left, to the left of Dover. It's not actually in Dover. Oh, James is getting on Regal Princess on Tuesday. Can't wait. So envious. Unbelievably envious. I am planning on cruising on Sky Princess, so I'm excited about that. I booked Sky Princess for this August a long time ago. That was cancelled and it was moved to next year, which I've rescheduled. But the new cruise isn't on Sky anymore. And I really wanted to cruise on Sky. So I'm hoping to get to do a British Isles Sky cruise this summer. Hopefully. Hopefully. No soda because too much food. That's why there's 0 calories in soda. Maybe. I just find soda is just so much more refreshing. Kimberly says, Emma, how do I email you? My email address is emma@emmacruises.com. Keeping things easy. Emma@emmacruises.com. Email me there. John says, when is everyone's next cruise? August 14th, Mardi Gras for me. So envious about that. So envious. Okay, on now to question 10. And it is, what do Virgin Voyages call their travel agents? They don't call them travel agents. Virgin Voyages don't call anything the same names as anyone that's ever called them a thing before. What do they call their travel agents? Well, Marco was deciding between Regal Princess and P&O Britannia, and he chose P&O. Interesting. I have been on Britannia, had a great cruise on Britannia. I like Princess and I like P&O. Sean says, if you want to ask Emma a question, can you please start it with question? Yes, please. It just makes it so much easier for me to see. So much easier for me to see. So I do appreciate all your comments. I do go back and I read them. I can't reply to the live chat afterwards, but I do go through them. And often I'm like, oh no, I feel bad I missed that one, but it just goes too fast. One of the reasons I like doing the members only one is because I can reply to every single thing. So yeah. Okay. Yep, it is. Well done to loads of you guys. It is first mates. Yes, they call them first mates. And I think they get the best commission of any other cruise line. They offer a really generous commission to travel agents. First mates, yes, first mates. If you do take a Virgin cruise, you are going to have to learn a whole new lingo, a whole new cruise vocabulary, I guess. But yeah, first mates is the answer to question 10. Okay. Question 11. How many bathrooms were there on the Titanic for all of the third class passengers? They didn't have their own bathrooms. They were sharing bathrooms. How many were there for all of the third class passengers? It's Cruise Day says, I've always booked directly through web pages of cruise brands. Is it better that way or should I explore travel agents? If you'd asked me this pre-2020, I'd probably have a different answer to what I have now. In the past, I often booked direct or I booked with any travel agent that was the cheapest. I would just do, whatever I felt like on a cruise by cruise basis. Moving into 2020 and 2021, I booked all my cruises through an agent. She always could match the direct price, plus she could, she would be the one who would hang on the phone to P&O for hours, and she would sort out any problems I have. And she's just on my side. You know how it has been in the last kind of year, things being cancelled. She would schedule it, she would move them. So now I always book through an agent, and I wouldn't dream of not, because the agent it doesn't cost anything to use a travel agent, and they can just help you with so much stuff, and normally they could get you something too. So yeah, I always use an agent. But yeah, you can do whatever you like. I am so grateful now though, because the agent that I book all my cruises through, her name's Emma as well. We're Team Emma, we're together, and all the time she'll message me. I'll be wanting her to. I've had so much trouble sorting out my Virgin Voyages dining reservations, and she will be on the phone to Virgin for me, trying to sort out the booking for 2 hours, and I'm just so grateful that she's doing it all, not me. So yeah, she is fabulous. She is fabulous. Okay, so yes, the answer to this one is 2. Yes, it is 2. 2 communal bathrooms for all of the third class passengers, of which there were hundreds. 2, yes, says Sean. I did mention this in a YouTube video. Yes, I did. Thank you. It's cruise day. Just seeing who's paying attention. I released a video about me trying to convince my friends to go on their first cruises. And speaking to one of my friends, he thought that on cruise ships there were still communal bathrooms on every deck. And yeah, I kind of said that hasn't been the case for decades now. And on the Titanic, 2 bathrooms for everybody. So yeah, interesting indeed. Marco says, do travel agents get a private line to call the cruise lines for issues? Sometimes they do, and sometimes they don't. Some companies seem to be so much better to work with than others. I know there's certain ones that Emma and me prefer over others. Kimberly says, I'm a travel agent. Thank you so much for saying positive things about us. We've been through a lot in the last 18 months. Yes, my goodness, the hard work that travel agents have put in the last 18 months is just unbelievable. I don't know how anyone has stuck it out, but thank you for doing that. And a lot of them haven't been paid or barely been paid anything, because you normally get your commission when the cruises go, and the cruises haven't gone for a year. So yeah, massive respect from me to all travel agents. It's a tough job, but they all seem to love it, which is good. 700 people. Yes, loads of people. Yes, 2 bathrooms. Crazy. Crazy. Summer Wolf says, Emma, are you a travel agent? I'm not a travel agent. I have no intention of being a travel agent. I work with a travel agent now because everyone assumes I'm a travel agent. I would get people trying to book cruises through me all the time. Yeah, Thomas says, I never got commission. It was a really good hourly wage. Yeah, some people work kind of hourly. Other people get commission if they work, different companies and stuff. But no, I'm not a travel agent. I have no intention of being a travel agent, but I do work with one because everyone assumes I'm a travel agent. So you can book cruises on emmacruises.com, but it will come through to me and Emma. Emma's on a cruise at the minute, so it might be a few days before she gets back to you. She's still working on the cruise. I think personally she should take a break, but she seems to love it so much she's still working. So yeah. Okay, so the answer to question 11 was 2. Question 12 is, which cruise line has a salon on its newest ship called the Untangled Salon? Untangled. Think about the word untangled. Yeah, James says, we have trouble sharing a bathroom at home and there's 2 of us. Exactly, yes. I mean, you've got to compare it to what the people who were in third class, what their lives would have been like at home. It was still luxurious to go on this cruise. But it wasn't so much like a pleasure cruise for most of them. It was a way to get across the Atlantic. So, yeah. No question on this one. You guys know the answer to this one. Well done to Douglas. It is Disney. Disney is the cruise line that has it. Well done, Roger. Well done, Will. Well done. Well done, everybody. You put Disney. It's so easy. Untangled, just like the movie Tangled. Of course. Okay. Yes, it is Disney. Yeah, well done, everybody who put Disney. Okay, on to question number 13. Which cruise line has a planetarium on board one of their ships? A planetarium, yes. Which cruise line? Victoria says, does Costco really get the best deals though? Direct booking was always cheaper when I looked. I can't comment on Costco because I'm from the UK. We don't have a Costco here. I've never found a cruise cheaper direct than with an agent because they, it wouldn't make sense. No one would book through an agent if it was cheaper. What I will normally do is I might find a cruise I want to take directly on the website, or I'll find it with another big agency. And I will take the quote, I will message Emma or email Emma and say, can you add me a quote for this? She adds it to my online account. She works for travel counselors, so I can just log in. I can accept the quote, decline the quote. I've never declined it, I don't think. And I can just pay whatever I need to online. So yeah, super easy. One person in the comments was in it. So I feel like if you're in it, you probably have got the right answer. I see you. I see you. Oh, Jeffrey says, what was your favorite star? What was your favorite star in the planetarium? We have Costco in the UK. Never heard of them. Wouldn't. Yeah, that's not on my radar. No. The answer is the planetarium. It is going to be, well done, Liz. It is Viking. Yes, Viking. Of course it's Viking. I feel like it's a very Viking thing to have a planetarium. And yeah, it looks really cool. Lou in the comments, he was in it. So Lou, you can let us know how that was. But I imagine it was amazing. Chelsea Football Club says Viking. Yes, and Roger. Well done, everybody. Kitty Paws. Well done. Yes. Amazing. Okay. Yay, Viking. Lou is the biggest Viking fan I know. I'm trying to convince him to, I would love to see him try something really cheap. But Lou, you know what you like and stick with it. I'm just very, very envious. Cunard have one. Oh, goodness. You also have one. Oh, well, you can have two correct answers then. Cunard and Viking. I was thinking about Viking. But yeah, if my gran says there's one on Cunard, then we can have Cunard. Two correct answers to that one, guys. You can have Viking or you can have Cunard. Lou says it was great. 24 super comfy seats and 3D movies. Very cool. Yeah, two answers then. You guys get double chance of points. Okay, on to our question number 14. Royal Caribbean's Oasis of the Seas was launched in which year? 2008, 2012, or 2014? Yay, Cunard, says Sam. Yay, Cunard, indeed. I probably had just forgotten that information, but yeah, I guess so. Royal Caribbean's Oasis of the Seas was launched in which year? Which year? I think I remember this. I might have forgotten it. If someone can tell me. Lots of answers. 2014, 2012, 2008. I'm panicking now. I think I know the answer, but I think I've probably forgotten it. Can someone tell me the actual answer? It's not 2016, Justin. Okay, I'm just going to check my answers. Please bear with. Sam says, can I change my answer? No, you can't change your answer. Kitty Paws is loving this. So much fun. That is awesome. That is awesome indeed. I think it was none of these, says Marco. What? No, don't say that. 2008, 2014. Delivered 2009, says Marco. Interesting, guys. Bear with me a second. I'm just quickly Googling it. Yeah, no, I'm sticking with my original answer. Yes, 2008. That was my answer. And Lou agrees with me. And when Lou agrees with me, I think that's right. Yeah, Alexa says 2008. 2008 was the answer I had in my mind. Maybe she was launched and then it took her a bit of time to get across in 2009. But my answer is 2008. That's my answer. If you did ask Alexa or you did Google it, then maybe don't get a point. But yeah, I'm sticking with my final answer, 2008. Dang it, Sister Sam. 2008. Yes, I'm sticking with 2008. Yes. Okay. On to our last question. I think we've timed this quite well. I have a picture for you for this one, and it is, what color is Celebrity Cruise's magic carpet? And you might be thinking, how does Emma have a picture of this when she's asking for the color? But here is your picture. Does that help? Does that jog any memories? The magic carpet, something I haven't been on yet, but I would like to go on. I just had a message from Harry. 2008 is correct. Thank you, Harry, if you're watching. I thought it was, but when hundreds of people are watching you, it makes you doubt everything you think you know. Oh, purple, blue, orange, grey, lots of different colors. Not questions, lots of different colors. Blue, loads of them, loads and loads and loads. Red, blue, orange. Union Jack color, definitely not Union Jack color. Celebrity are very American. Yellow. Okay, so lots of you have got this one right. Oh, Jeremy's gone with tangerine. That wasn't an answer I had, but I guess it's technically right because the right answer, Jeremy says carrot, not wrong. It is orange. Yes, well done, Liz. Orange. Yes, it is orange. Well done, Kitty Paws. Well done to Roger. Well done to AA. Well done to Sean. Yes, Tony. Paul. It is orange. It is orange. It is very, very bright orange. And it is this area that is a bar and it is a restaurant and it can go up and down. So when you're tendering, you can just go across the carpet. Magic. Magic indeed. Satsuma says, Jenny, yes, it is Satsuma colored. If you put orange or you put any color that, a carrot, then you can have a point for that one. Well, Lou says, the first time I saw the magic carpet, I hated it, but it's grown on me and I will check it out on Apex. Yes, I saw it in the shipyard, actually, before it even came out. I went to see the MSC Bellissima and do a tour of her in the shipyard, and they had Edge there. I think, yeah, it must have been Edge. And it was like, don't look at Edge, just look at the MSC ship. But we were all there like, ooh, what is that? What is that strange orange thing on the side? And I have a few photos of me, but it was very cool. I think it's bizarre. It's an interesting idea, but definitely cool. And I would like to try it. Chelsea Football Club says, thanks for hosting trivia. This was fun. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. I like this. It helps me to keep a track of time because this is on the 1st of every month. And it always surprises me that it's the 1st of a new month again. But yes, thank you for coming to trivia. Please let me know how many you got out of 15 because we are done. The answer is orange to question 15. Orange is the final answer. How many did you get? How many? Sean says, do we have any speakers on Friday? I think it's going to be just me at the minute. I will let you know on that one. I will let you know. Thanks for the fun questions. Thanks for your time and effort. You are very welcome. Thank you for coming and thank you for all of your comments and for playing along with the trivia. It wouldn't be much fun for me if, no one else came. So yeah, thank you so much for coming. We've got 12 and 8 and 11, all very respectable scores. Same color as your cat. Yes, same color as Hudson, my cat. I guess the Celebrity Edge was the Hudson color. Hudson color. Yes, you can have a point for that one. Thanks, Emma. Thank you, Jim. Can't make up for a cancelled cruise, but this should cover a Chinese takeaway, the next best thing. Semi-comfort food. Have a good one. Thank you, Jim. I would eat Chinese takeaway every day, I think, if I could. Thank you very much for that, Jim. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank God for your super sticker. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. I will see you next week, and we will do the next trivia on the 1st of September, the 1st of every month. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much. I've got 8 seconds left according to my thing. I'm quite good at keeping these to an hour, I have to say. I feel like if you've given me an hour of your time, I don't want to drag it on too much. But yeah, thank you so much, everybody. Thanks, Tyler. Thanks, Sam. Thank you, Jeffrey. Toodles. Thanks, everybody. Bye.